Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to another edition of the NFL Pick'em. Chubbs and I are here trying to figure out what's going on with our picks. Secondly, what is going on with our Vikings, Chubbs?
Well,
Two in a
one thing I
row.
know is that when people, tune in to see us and to listen to us during our Friday picks, I really hope they're enjoying our beautiful voices because our fucking football picks have been squat the
They've
last
been,
couple weeks. So I apologize, but hey, we're gonna make it as flavorful and as fun as fucking possible. So keep listening.
yeah, keep listening. They last week, for whatever reason, wasn't the ugliest week. All right, so we're moving up.
Oh.
Okay. Week week 10 was the ugliest week so far. Last week, week 11, we had some doozies in there. I mean,
We were
some
close
pick,
on a few, though. We were close on a few. I'm like,
yeah, some
oh,
picks, some picks we got spot on. Um, Example, I chose the Vikings by 3.
you did. Yes, you
Spot
did.
on, baby, spot on.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Hey,
toast to that one. Let's do a
shit, yeah.
Viking toast right
Doesn't
there.
matter as long as it's beating the fucking Packers.
Yeah, fuck Green Bay. Sorry, people. Hey, Green Bay, hold this L. Thank you.
Yeah, just like you did last year.
All right. So you unfortunately chose Green Bay, but hell, Chubbs, you keep picking against the Vikings and they keep winning. So I'm just gonna tell you that now. I'm not gonna tell you to pick against them today, but I'm just letting you know you pick Chargers, then you pick Packers. Vikes won both of them. Anyway, week 11, not a good week for you, Chubbs. Not a good week. Had you going 6-9.
Oh, damn, that is two losing.
Yeah. Your boy went 8-7.
That's good.
8-7. Both of us picked Detroit, which was probably pretty stupid.
Well, but
both of us picked Buffalo. Both of
saw
us
that
picked.
come. Come on.
Both of us picked Carolina.
Yeah, that was
all of the picks that I was like no brainer. They lost. I mean,
yeah.
we both picked Seattle at home against a backup Colt McCoy.
I mean,
what are we supposed to do?
Well, the only thing we do is we learn because we know Seattle's done this year.
We did learn.
Philly, hell of a lot better than
yeah.
the rest. There's Washington defense playing very well.
Better.
99, yeah, even without him on the team. Let's go through. Let me just go through them a minute if you don't mind.
Please go.
Indy, holy shit. They are coming gangbusters with homeboy running the ball.
Jonathan Taylor.
There you go. And he was Frank Reich, head coach.
Yeah.
He was so excited going back, to where he used to play and put that ass whipping on him. Cleveland, Detroit, boring as hell. We picked Detroit, hopefully, because Detroit's playing better, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen against us, but they will get one win, maybe even 2 wins before the end of the year. San Fran looked, like they're playing. And who saw fucking Houston?
Oh, yeah, that's the other one.
Come on.
That's the other one in Tennessee, in Nashville. This game was a home game for the Titans. And they've now got 2 losses to the Jets and Houston, respectively.
Yes. Hey, but what happens when they lost their big running back and they had played bad games like this?
Yeah.
He makes up for so much of that when they play bad, especially when Tannehill plays bad. And so not having him is just starting to affect him more and more and more. And
they're done. They're done. Tennessee thought of a championship, AFC championship team, maybe with a question mark around them, or that's no longer going to happen unless you got 22. I think it's numbers 22, Derrick Henry in there, because he is your offense. I don't care who you got. Julio, what's crazy is they got Tannehill, and I don't know if he's hurt. Julio Jones and AJ Brown, and they still can't do anything.
But I know, but I'm telling you, love Julio. But he's
washed.
Yeah, he's had his best years. I mean, he can still play.
Yeah, but he's not doing 300 yards against Carolina again. That's for sure.
And now they got our boy. I mean, I love him to death. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, but he's a little long. He's long in the tooth as well. So
he keeps churning.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So a couple things happened from over the weekend for when it pertains to the NFL, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
Giants fired Jason Garrett. Did you see that?
I did not see. I saw a tweet, but it didn't say that they fired him. I don't know why.
Officially on this news release, Giants fire OC Jason Garrett after the Monday Night Football loss to the Bucks. So
that's stupid.
Well, I think so too. Just let him finish the year out. Who the hell's going to call plays now? But
not even that. But I saw more Daniel Jones not knowing how to read a fucking defense, finding his receivers more than Jason Garrett calling plays.
Point two, and I've told you this. Watch out for him. Power rankings. The Patriots.
I don't, dude.
Yeah, Patriots and the Eagles raised 4 spots. So, Patriots are going to be a hard out. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
telling you.
Do they win the AFC East?
You mean will they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who do they got? I mean,
the Bills are up there.
But I think they do. I'm calling my shot. I think they do because
Week 12
Buffalo's they're playing shitty as hell. I mean, with the emergence of the quarterback from New England and how good their defense is, it's over, Johnny. They're going to win that. Yeah, I think they win that division.
That if they win the division this year, it'll further cement Bill Belichick as the greatest coach to ever coach football.
Yeah, greatest coach ever.
Ever. Period. Tom Brady's the GOAT at quarterback. Bill Belichick's the greatest coach ever.
And you're right. That will cement it this year. Because
double cement, throw a little duct tape on it. I mean, it is that Gorilla Glue. It's stuck. It's solid. It's golden.
Because last year you got to throw out because that was a COVID season. And he had 6 of his defensive starters just sit out because of COVID. So you can't count that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if he goes to the playoffs and even wins one in the play. Yeah, greatest coach ever.
Yeah.
So, all
right. Yeah.
So I'm ready when you are. I didn't mean to go off on a little rant there, but
no rant. Please go off on rants. Before we get into Week 12 action, because it is full of football. I mean, Chubbs, whatever way you're looking for football, we got it. But I got a little bit of news from the HQ of Beers and Bryan podcast. All right, I'm going to tease it. I'm going to give you a little tease. All right, give you a tease. Give the folks out there a tease. Mal right here under me. I'm going to give him a tease too. Okay.
All right.
Vikes win the Super Bowl. That's my tease. All right. No, I'm just kidding. Folks, stay tuned to some big news on Monday's episode of Beers and Bryan podcast. It should be episode 24. Big news. Just tune into it. Pretty much all I can say. I'm sorry, Chubbs. I can't give you more information.
But I'm Chubbs.
I know it's you. It's Chubbs, but I can't give more information. Sorry.
Fuck.
Tune in Monday. They release at 5 a.m. my time, so 6 a.m. Eastern. That's 3 a.m. Pacific, specifically for all my peeps out there. So big news coming. Yeah, specifically.
I'm fucking excited for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna, just
big news.
I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna try to stop myself because I want to tell you right now because I'm looking at you, but I'm, my nips are tingling, Judge. I'm excited, but I'm more excited for Week 12 action. Okay, no, I'm not.
Dude, it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving.
It is. Chubbs, what's your favorite side dish?
Ooh, you hit me on the horn right there. I gotta go.
Think traditionally too. Don't think like something, crazy out of the park, but like traditional Thanksgiving side dish.
Well, my mama, God rest her soul, made this scalloped corn.
Oh,
that would we've made it for you. I think your mother has made it for you, but yes, that and of course dressing. I like dressing, just period. People make it in different ways, but turkey and dressing, with some gravy on top of it. You can't go wrong.
And for folks out there who don't call it dressing, it's also referred to as stuffing. All right. Now, neither of them do you stuff or dress the turkey with. It's a side dish. That's my number one. Okay. That is my number one, dressing, stuffing.
Yes.
It is so good. And I don't think I've ever had bad dressing or stuffing. No. It is so good. And I think potatoes, any way you make a potato on Thanksgiving is good too.
Yeah.
Right.
But but that scalloped corn will.
Oh, the scalloped corn too. That'll
make you punch your mom right in the mouth.
Yeah, I've wanted to a few times.
Well, me too, but that's another issue altogether.
Reared back a couple times.
I'm just kidding, guys. Ball games. Hey,
I'm just kidding. I don't do that. We're not abusive here.
I'm double-digit wins this week. I'm guaranteeing it. Get your Thanksgiving money out. Bet on Chubbs' picks this week. Bam.
Wow, that is a ballsy move. However, week 10 he went 4-10. Week 11 he went 6-9. He's moving up, people.
Yeah, but what was it, week 3 or something? I went 14-2. I'm going off my past.
Look, we're moving on up. It doesn't matter. It's a new week. It's a new game. But next man up, Chubbsy, probably the greatest Thursday football slate that I think there ever is. I love college football on Thursdays. Thursday night football is kind of shit, but when you throw a game at noon and then like a 4 o'clocker and then an 8 o'clocker,
there's nothing better.
3 games.
When they put 3 games on, thanks. There's nothing better, man.
It's one of the greatest days ever. I personally, as an NFL fan and as a fan of food, I love Thanksgiving. Also, shout out to all the people out there who can't spend Thanksgiving with their families. Come spend it with me and my family. You know, let's be thankful together for the real reason of the season. All right. But Chubbsy, Andy Dalton is starting at Detroit for the Chicago Bears. Bears are given 3.5.
Ooh.
At Detroit on Thanksgiving.
And Bears are giving 3.5?
Bears minus 3.5.
Well, let's look back, guys. Detroit plays every Thanksgiving. Doesn't matter if they're 10-0, 0-10. They always play on Thanksgiving. They're always the first game on Thanksgiving. That is your first dish you get on Thanksgiving. And notoriously, don't quote me, but look back on their record on Thanksgiving, and I guarantee it is a winning record, no matter who they play. They got some type of magic on Thanksgiving to where even if they're a bad team, they make it competitively, and I got to go with it. I'm going to go with it till it happens.
Yeah.
Detroit's going to pull the upset. They're going to get their first win on Thanksgiving. You're going to see their coach cry, eat a turkey leg, bite somebody's kneecap. But I think they get all over Andy Dalton. I think he throws a pick late. Detroit by 3. I think they win it 23-20.
Yep, I'm gonna match one on you. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties over here, but I'm gonna match one. I think Detroit gets their first victory in front of all the great people of Detroit, Michigan. 3 points. I think the Bears down Khalil Mack, down Justin Fields. Justin Fields actually gives them a chance to win. Who knows what Andy Dalton's going to do? Detroit by 3. Second game on the slate, I should say.
There you go.
We have the newly arrested versus the overhyped. I'm just kidding. The Vegas Raiders are traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
Wow. I mean, how can you going off of their performances how can you pick them? I mean, damn.
Can you pick a tie?
I wish we could, but we can't. So, I love quarterback play. I think they both are good, but you haven't gotten that lately. I mean, Dak looked horrible.
It says Vegas minus 7 too.
Really?
I thought it said that. Hang on. I'm pretty sure.
Right. Well, either or. I think Cowboys make a comeback. I think they win it by 10. I think the Raiders are on their downhill slide really, really quick. So
you think another top 5 pick for the Raiders there?
I think so. Yeah. So Cowboys by 10.
I'm gonna match one again. I don't like matching in these things, but I'm not stupid.
All right, fucker, you go first on the next pick then. How about them apples?
Oh, the next one. The next one's juicy. Da Bills travel to New Orleans, take on the Saints. 8:00 game, Thanksgiving night. I think Chubbs and I got a weird feeling about the voodoo magic that happens down there in New Orleans. Coach Sean Payton's going to get those boys ready to go.
What?
And I think there's something weird about playing at night in New Orleans. I think there's some type of, like I said, some voodoo, something's going on. I think I could be completely wrong here, but that's what the pod's for, right? I think I've got the Saints by 1 kicking a field goal to win.
A Trevor Siemian win.
31-30, something like that. So it's 30-28 going down. Siemian drives them, however the hell he does it. And that's with or without Alvin Kamara, too. I think just like you talked about Detroit, I think the magic in New Orleans, there's some type of – Sean Payton's a good coach, too. Never mind the fact that he's cheated in the past. But
yeah, even though he's a douche. He is a good coach.
Yeah.
Well –
That's what I got.
All right, we got a first disagreement.
All right.
I don't think love Trevor Siemian, ex-Vike. So anybody that's come through and wore the purple, you got to love a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't have it, especially if Kamara doesn't play, then it's over, Johnny. It's going, I think, Bills by 10. But yeah, I think the Bills handle them even with Kamara. I think they win by 7. I love where you're going with it. I think
why not?
All's possible,
The magic of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like Josh Allen may have eaten too much cornbread.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Chubbs. Off of Thanksgiving slate, moving on to Sunday, where unfortunately we don't have many games, but we make that sacrifice for Thursday football. I believe one of your favorite matchups, and I think it always has been, as a football fan, is Pittsburgh traveling to Cincinnati. For whatever reason, I feel like you love the AFC North.
That AFC North is as black and blue, or it used to be, as the NFC North. I mean, they play and they naturally don't like each other, and that's what it's all about. And I think I love that football. I mean, it's a great division. I love watching it. Steelers coming off of a big win. Bengals getting back in the win column again.
Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be a good one. Who's got the what are they saying? Bengals?
This says -3.5 Bengals.
All right, so that's because they're at home.
Yep. I got to check on that Raiders too.
Going to be a close one. I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to take the points. I think they win by 3. Bengals by 3. Hell of a game, though. Back and forth, bone-crushing hits, just everything you want about a game.
I love that. I for whatever reason, I'm uncomfortable. And hold on, I have to say, sorry. The Raiders Cowboys game is a -7 for Dallas, not the Raiders. I don't know why the Raiders would ever be given points. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. All right, that's all right.
Anyways, Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Cincinnati rolled through Vegas last week. Part of me wants to go Pittsburgh. Part of me just because Cincinnati is they're such a young, newly good team, right?
They haven't learned how to win.
They haven't learned how to win yet. But then again, Big Ben put up 37 Monday night.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Let me call it Cincinnati by 3 in overtime.
Wow.
I'll call an overtime game. Also, that is one loss you had last week, okay? The Steelers, Chargers. You pick Steelers by 7 with Roethlisberger. Without him, you picked the Chargers, and he played. So, testicality, Sorry. Look, I'm here to win, baby. I'm here to win.
That was an over 2 on both accounts. So, well.
Okay. All right, Chubbsy. The Tom Brady Buccaneers travel to Indianapolis. Tom Brady's given 2.5. This one's a little dicey.
They're giving Tampa Bay 2.5 on the road at Indy after what Indy just did, going to Buffalo and whipping that ass.
Yeah.
I think they'll have a plan for number 28 for Indy. They'll slow him down, but they are not going to stop him.
I don't think so either.
I think Buccaneers getting healthier. They got Gronk back last week. I think they get Brown back this week. So they're going to be a force. Is he coming back or no?
Dude, I already got caught with a fake vaccine card.
Oh,
and I don't know what they're going to do with that. So, and I think it was like his chef or somebody that was working in his home came out and said something. So I don't think.
Right. So. Either or,
Yeah.
Love Tom Brady, but fuck him. I don't think he's going to win on the road in Indy. Indy's hot right now. I think Indy doesn't take him to the woodshed, but I think it's going to be a tight game. I think they beat him by a touchdown. Indianapolis at home over the Buccaneers.
I love it. Yet, I can't agree with you, Chubbs.
What?
I know. I think Indy's hot, and I think they got a home game coming off that big win. I just can see that defense making Carson Wentz beat him, and I don't think he's capable of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Tampa Bay by 7 just because it's the Tom Brady Buccaneers.
Well, every time I bet against him, I've lost. So I should have learned my lesson a long, long time ago. But what
are you gonna do?
I gotta make up some games against you anyway. So
what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna rattle 3 off just because they're pick'ems. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we got Carolina at Miami.
Miami.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one too. Atlanta at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
I was gonna agree with you on that one too. Damn it, we gotta. All right, yep. And then last one, I can't believe it's a pick'em, and I don't know if it still is. I can check again, but Rams at Packers.
What? That's a pick'em.
Yeah. Wait.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's giving -1 to the Packers, but it's still
that's going to be a great game too, man. I love that.
It depends on if Rodgers plays. I assume he will because NFC opponent, but
fuck Green Bay. I think Stafford goes off. I'm on Rams.
I hate doing it. I'm picking Packers. Hate doing it. Don't want to fucking do it, but they can S my C. So, all right. New England given 5.5. Tennessee travels to New England. I think I already know our picks here.
No. New England, I mean, I'm telling you, Tennessee, if they can't put up that many points against who they just play? Houston.
Yeah.
Then, they're not going to put up anything against New England. They may maybe a touchdown, especially a division game.
Yeah.
Buffalo plays them tough, but New England's defense is just getting better and better and better. So, yeah, I think
Tennessee plays them tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tennessee plays them tough.
But I love about this game, until each team proves themselves otherwise. Like, example, New England, until they have a really bad loss, I'll always but always pick them. And until Tennessee has a good win. I mean,
yeah.
Like Tennessee has shown me that Without 22, they are 0-2.
See?
Right?
Yep.
Now, are you going to pick Philly at the New York Giants, or I can pick them? You want to pick them, or you want me to pick them?
You go ahead.
Pick them. All right, I'll go ahead and pick them. I think Philly rolls because Jason Garrett's gone. I think Daniel Jones is the problem. I saw one specific play last night, and it was broken down on Twitter this morning. I'm sure you've seen it if you've been on Twitter. There was one pass, I think it was first quarter, maybe early second quarter. Giants I think it was 7-3, 7-0. Giants driving. They're on like the 20-yard line. They got trips left, 2 slant routes, and like a kind of a semi-go route. And both slants get up in a position where Antoine Winfield Jr. has to make a decision. So you read one and you throw it to the other. He throws the fade that's double covered. And I'm watching it, and the guys are like, windows in the NFL only come around so often. I'm like, yeah, but he had 2 windows. Like, you pick one, and it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, the Giants suck. They haven't found their thing for their person at quarterback yet.
Yeah. And then what you just said, the loss of a coach, bad quarterback play, bad offensive line play. I think it's going to be a long, long afternoon for the Giants. Yeah. Well, Eagles big.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Eagles by 13 just because I think it's going to be bad.
Yeah. I was double did for me, so
double did it. So I'll just go 10 for you.
Put 10 for me.
All right. Here might be could be the best game of the weekend.
What?
Yeah, the New York Jets travel to Houston.
The battle of the bottom. I love it. The Jets go to
Houston. The battle of the number 1 pick.
Yeah. Well, listen. Houston has somehow found something. Tyrod Taylor is leading them. He's always been an above-average quarterback, and he's making plays, man. So, yeah, I'm going to go Texans. Texans big at home.
And you know what? I got a match on that, and I think only because they're at home.
Yeah.
I think home team wins that one.
And then just time better than whoever's going to play quarterback for the Jets.
Yeah.
So.
I think did Flacco?
He did.
Flacco played last week. I think he made They've got a 3-headed monster over there at quarterback. Mike White. Oh, and old Zach Wilson. I mean, what's a good problem to have there, Chubbs? 3 quarterbacks who can't throw the ball?
There you go.
That's a good problem.
The old triple option. Let's bring it back.
Wide receivers lined up in 3-point stances.
Yes.
We will run all night. Next one. We have the Chargers. Traveling to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Yeah.
Broncos are so up and down, man. What team are you gonna get? It's so hard to pick.
Yeah.
Who the Broncos are. You never know. And the Chargers, we got a little bit of familiarity with them.
They've got an offense.
Yeah, I mean, they only got one more win, but much as I love Teddy or whoever is going to play quarterback for the Broncos, you got to go with the quarterback for the Chargers, even though they're going to be mile high. I think the Chargers pull it out. Chargers 3.
Yeah. I go Chargers by 6. I got Chargers. I mean, you traded away Von Miller.
Yeah.
I haven't really I think they had a bye last week. I'm not sure, but I haven't really watched their games this year. Yeah. Skipping our game because I love to save those for last there.
Yeah.
Sunday night, I'll just ask you, how bad is Baltimore going to beat Cleveland?
Ooh, yeah.
In Baltimore. I'm picking Baltimore if you couldn't tell. I think they're getting Lamar Jackson back. I don't know if you can see little boys right here. This is for the pod. There he is. Him's back.
Big boy.
Him's making an appearance. But I got Baltimore. I don't really
No, that could have been a pick.
Plays.
Could have been a pick 'em game for us. I think Baltimore wins big. I think Baker's just got too many injuries, and it's really showing in their offense. I only put 13 up against Detroit. So, I think Baltimore by double digits.
Yeah. That's what I think I'll match it, say Baltimore by 10, being at home, coming off a win,
Yeah.
All right, Monday Night Football. Oh God, they had to have. So what I'm thinking this game came from is who was good last year? Who can we put in primetime this year? You've got Seattle traveling to Washington to take on the football team. Cannot be more of a shitty game. Like, just.
Are you kidding me? We have a 3-7 going up against a 4-6.
Yeah, for Monday Night Football.
You want to see that in prime time.
Not to mention Vikings Niners are 5-5 versus 5-5, both on winning streaks. Don't flex them.
No. Yeah, that could have been a pick 'em too. I think
it is a pick 'em.
Taylor Heineke goes off. The Seahawks still have their damn whatever they got going on, which is not very good right now. So I think I don't know, the football team by 10.
Okay. I got them by 3. But I think if Russell Wilson plays, Seattle loses. If he doesn't, Seattle wins. That I'm calling that right now. I know it's crazy. It's a little bad.
What? I didn't know there was a question of him not playing.
I don't think there is, but as a franchise, as a team that has their franchise quarterback, you have to think of his health first. And yes, sure, he had the surgery, did the rehab, he's come back. He looked like shit against the Packers. He couldn't put up points against Colt McCoy at home.
And it goes back to they've had a worse situation than we have with the offensive line. They have never given him.
Can't protect him.
Can't protect him. The poor kid. If he had protection, imagine.
Christ, he'd be MVP.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. I think Geno Smith is better than, well, not better than Taylor Heineke because it's a boy. But I think Seattle would win if they just benched Wilson. I'd put him on IR, let him heal fully. Almost tank, but not tank, right? We're already 3-7. I mean, we're 2 games behind the 7th seed. Like, what are we really doing here with our quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, one more loss is official, of course. They probably do that, but they don't have a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you can still go 10-7, but you're not doing it.
No, they're not doing it.
Okay, and all fantasy owners, including myself out there that have DK Metcalf, or especially Tyler Lockett, I'm as pissed as you are. Okay, Tyler Lockett has gotten me he had one 25, 30-point game, and everything else has been like 4 points, 6 points, 8 points, 9 points. And I'm like, you were top 5 last year. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Metcalf, same way with me, man. I may be releasing him.
Oh yeah, is that breaking news?
Well, you can have him if you want him.
No, we don't want him. Chubbsy.
Wah, 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 wah.
Boo-doo, boo-doo.
Wah, 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 wah. Oof da. About time to pick the Vikes.
Oof da. Sorry, folks. The Vikes don't play on Monday night, but that's just the only song Chubbs and I can sing together because that's the only one we know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, actually, no, we could waiting all day for Sunday. We could do that.
And it doesn't sound as good coming from us dudes, so no.
And I tried on the dress. Doesn't look as good either.
No.
Anywho, folks, so our Vikes on the road. 3rd time in 4 games. Tough slate. However, on a 2-game win streak, we've got Cousins playing ball. Not like he hasn't been all season, but I saw the best tweet. You might have liked it. I don't know if you did or if you saw it. Best tweet ever. It says, Packers, you left Cousins too much time on the clock. And I loved it. I said, this is the mentality us Vikings fans have to have.
We got to. Because we are in the thick of it right now. Listen, I think I may have told you, that 4-game streak that we just got out of, if we don't win 2 of them, it's over.
Yeah.
And believe me, not the 2 that I was expecting to win.
Right.
Seriously. And so happy that we did, because I only wanted one of that to win, and we got it.
Yeah.
We got it. And I was so fucking pumped. So, tough slate. We've done so much traveling, man. We've gone all the way to the East Coast, come back home, all the way to the West Coast, come back home. Now we got to go all the way back to the West Coast. That scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And as good as the Niners are playing right now, I don't know how you're going to stop Samuel. Garrett is playing well.
Garoppolo.
Yeah, that guy. George Kittle.
Yeah.
Hawkeye at heart. Love him, but not this week.
Yeah.
They got weapons. They got weapons all across the board, just like we do. So scares me a bunch.
You're Chubbs. I'm not Chubbs.
I'm Chubbs. You're
not. That's how much it scares you? You call me Chubbs?
Yes. All right. Fuck. It's gonna be another tight one, like every one of them have been. But
yeah,
I think the road that much travel catches up to them. God damn, I hate doing it. I really do. But
I love it when you do it.
I think they get us by a field goal at the end. We're gonna keep it tight again. So fucking Niners by 3.
I love it when you pick against them. I know it hurts you in your heart, and that's not what you want. But when it comes down to it, what we pick here doesn't matter if the Vikes win. I mean, that's plain and simple right there.
Amen. I'll be happy to pay you for losing.
Do what?
I'll be happy to pay you the money for losing our pick'ems at the end.
Oh, no. I'll be happy to pay you, pay myself, pay everybody. Okay?
All right.
Another week. Another week. No. And there's another week that I am going to take our boys by 3. I don't think the train stops. I think we continue each week to ask the guy that we've had questions about since Favre. We ask him, hey, please try to win this game for us. Please try to win this game for us. And he either does it or puts us in a position to where someone else fucks up. And it's, you know what? And I'm going to say it here on the Beers and Bryan podcast. He needs to be in MVP talks.
Thank you.
Turnovers are low. His touchdowns are high. His completion percentage is at 68.5. He's got almost 3,000 yards. We're at week 12. It's because his team's record. But you go back, just like Vikings fans, we look back in the past. A few missed field goals, a fumble here and there. You know?
That shouldn't matter if they're bringing up that running back from Indy.
Right.
People on TV saying he should be in the MVP race. Seriously?
Sure. He should after a 5-touchdown game. But don't forget the guy who's up in Minnesota playing his ass off.
Doing
everything people need him to do. I mean,
it's Cut's reputation is what
it is,
not the vote. So fuck everybody.
You know what? Keep him out of that conversation if it makes him continue to play good, you know. But I got the Vikes by 3, Chubbs. I'm excited. It's a late afternoon game.
Yes.
So it's 3:25 Central Time. So it's those are hit or miss with us. I feel like
they are. That's
overtime. So
the travel and the playing late just scares me, man. Listen, if Kurt keeps that up, then it's our defense that if we could just come up with our first half defense, the rest of the year, we'd be balling. But I think we get a few people back. Yeah, Willikis.
Yep. And I personally, I don't think Garoppolo's as good as they've been playing. I think that defense is playing good. And I think our offense is better than any offense they've played in the last few weeks.
The best thing that impresses me about the 49ers when they went and whipped who'd they whip 2 weeks ago?
It was at home. They beat the
but
son of a whore. Who'd they beat?
No, but I think I mentioned on last our football picks how the play calling from that coach
is
so unique and he game plans very good for every team that he plays, and that's what scares me with our defense. We're kind of we're the Zimmer defense, so we're the same all the time, and this fucker's reinventing himself every week, so that scares me as well.
Yeah.
But if our defense can hang in there, only give up 20, I don't see any reason why
we can't score 24, 27, 30.
I hope so, but
yeah. Well,
but fucking excited.
Goal Vikes, baby.
Goal Vikes. It's Thanksgiving.
We're always in this bitch, okay? And Chubbsy, I think that's gonna make a wrap on it. Gotta be honest. I got a tinkle. I'm gonna hop off here of this Google Meet. I hope everybody enjoys this podcast. Please tune in Monday because I got some big news for you fuckers.
And I can't wait, man. I cannot wait to hear it.
Hell, I might tell you after this. I'm so excited. I don't know.
Well, don't do it while you're peeing. Go pee first.
No, well, you never know.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Give us an email. Give us some suggestions. Hey, we're going to talk about everything football in this one, but whatever you want to talk about, Bryan, on the Beers with Bryan podcast, give them an email.
We'll talk about it.
Talk about it all, man. Let's do this shit. This thing's going to explode, I'm telling you.
Enjoy our picks. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Eat as much as you can. Enjoy as much football as you can. And we'll check in on you probably next Wednesday. Okay, folks? Peace.
Peace. Fuck Green Bay.